Good evening, and welcome to Vket News. I'm Lon. For those of us familiar with social VR space, Vket needs little introduction, but the numbers from this past winter stand out. Virtual Market 2025 Winter ran for 16 days on VRChat and pulled in a huge number of visitors globally. That energy didn't fade out. It drove real-world turnout in Akihabara, with Vket Real selling out advance tickets and welcoming more than 30,000 attendees over 2 days. Today, we're looking at how that crossover happened, with reports straight from the venues. We'll start inside the event itself. Mono Monet is live from the Vket 2025 Winter Corporate Worlds. Walk us through what kept visitors coming back.
Good evening! The engagement this year was super strong, with over 1 million visitors total. And 25% of those visiting Vket for the very first time. And on top of that, the 20 to 30 demographic dominated at over 80% of all attendees. That's crazy! So attendees spend about an average 10 minutes at each corporate booth. That's some serious exploration and some real engagement. It really makes limited time sponsored content feel like a fun highlight of the event. And social reach was massive too. Over half of the crowd shared clips and screenshots on social media, pushing Vket to trending on X on opening day. The booths delivered deep interactivity, from motorcycle tours to the Mundamin bacteria battle with the giant VketChan. Wow, that depth built real anticipation for the physical event.
Thank you, Mono. That was solid metrics all around. And now, we're going to give you a live view from inside Vket Real. Members of our Ambassador and Global Assist team were on site at Vket Real. I've got some videos live from the venue for you to give you some first-hand experience and what they thought during the event.
All right, so where are you visiting from today, and how far did you travel to Vket Real?
I came all the way from Miami, Florida. I flew about 16 hours total just to come all the way over here to Tokyo, Japan.
This is your first time in Vket Real, right?
That's correct.
Definitely not your first time at a virtual marketing event.
No.
How many years have you been doing that?
I've been doing virtual markets regularly since 2024, but my first one was actually Vket 6. Well, I've always wanted to come to Japan ever since I started going to college. I love the culture, love the, just everything about it.
So what was the coolest thing you've seen or experienced here so far?
The coolest thing I think I've seen so far is the horse riding game.
Nice.
Because it felt very immersive. The saddle starts moving and then the fans start blowing and then all of a sudden your brain just kind of is like, oh, okay, I'm riding a horse. I mean, I think it's a great way for, people to kind of put their stuff out there. Like, hey, I'm here. I'm here.
You're part of it.
This is what I do. I'm glad to be here. So I absolutely recommend coming here. Plus, if you're here in Tokyo, there's a lot of other stuff you can do here. And then you can also come to Vket Real to have a great time and meet a lot of people.
Where are you visiting from? And how far did you travel to get to Vket Real today?
I am visiting all the way from Liverpool, United Kingdom, England.
This isn't your first time at a Vket Real, right?
No, this is my second time at Vket Real.
What made you decide to fly all the way here?
The community and some of the booths, actually, like some of the bigger booths, VRChat, the Mokri community. I'm huge on Mokri. And then I actually want to see the robot that transforms, because that's cool.
Yeah, Firebarian is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That's a pretty great robot. So what is the coolest thing you've experienced here so far?
I would have to say the mini games that you guys have, especially the Vket lifting with the tracking, the princess carry.
Yeah,
that was interesting with the two-way. Yeah, that's really cool.
I like it. So I know you're a huge participant in Vket itself. How does Vket Real compare to Vket, and how do you feel that they fit in together?
The digital world and the real world have a symbiotic relationship. We need events like this to pair with the virtual events. The virtual events are amazing, but you just don't get this atmosphere we have this sort of craziness behind us.
I mean, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't.
If it wasn't for the VR events. The VR is very important.
So any quick message to overseas fans who either never participated in a Vket itself or would like to, or whether or not they should come to they're thinking about coming to Vket Real next time? Any message?
So my two advices is definitely apply and try for the virtual event. It's welcome everyone is welcome at Vket. You will be surprised at the support that you will get when you join the community. And then for coming to VKet Real, make sure you have a lot of money. There's lots of stuff to buy. The wall is in danger.
Now let's go to Nekuni, who was also on site, to tell us about the turnout at VKet Real.
Lund, the turnout reflected everything that we built up online. Advanced tickets gone, over 30,000 through the doors across this weekend. Numbered entry kept things smooth even with early queues. 134 creator circles, 7 major companies inside DUDX, plus 14 partner locations around Akiba cafes, shops, bars, all tied in. Nearly 30% of attendees hit those spots, clearing out limited menus and merch fast. You could feel the virtual momentum turn into actual foot traffic.
That partner location expansion really paid off. Thank you, Nekuni. Brand activations were a highlight this year, using VRChat's strengths to draw people in and then meet them in real life. Kudo has some of the standouts.
Thanks, Lund. Earth Corporation's Monomen booth was a perfect example. Shrinking down to fight bacteria inside a giant's mouth, tens of thousands jumped in, especially younger visitors. Many told staff at VKet Real that this is the first time they tried the product because of this virtual experience. They sponsored VDuel and handed out samples. This was a direct pipeline from VR discovery to real-world trials. Honda Motorcycle Japan teamed up with the VRC Motor Meeting, growing the group by over 300 members, touring worlds, then brought riders together in Akihabara for face-to-face meets. Suzuki gave test rides for upcoming Suzu Ride 2 and showcased senior car history, experiencing that only really land in VR. And JR Jockey replay of the 24 Japan Cup, that kept line steady all weekend.
There really was some great cross-platform execution this time, across the board. Thanks, Kudo. Looking ahead, DBQT is at the Progress Hub with our next dates.
Hey Lon, DBQT here at the Progress Meetup World. Virtual Market 2026 Summer is set for July 11 to 26 on VRChat, and VKet Real 2026 Summer is set for July 25 and 26 at Belsao Akihabara. Applications are open already for companies and creators. Official channels will have full details very soon. If winter was any indicator, summer will push the hybrid format even further.
We're all looking forward to it. Thanks, DBQT, and to all of our correspondents. VKet 2025 Winter showed us what many of us already suspected. There's deep immersive experiences in VRChat, and that drives real-world attendance and community connection. Over 1 million visitors online became 30,000 to 50,000 people in Akihabara, and the model keeps evolving. So that's our VKet News special report. Thanks for watching. We're going to keep you updated as summer 2026 details roll in. And for more information, check the links in the description below, and visit our Prezly site for all the news.